Hey, what's going on guys? Luke here and welcome back to an all-new video here on Hybrid Network. Today I'm going to discuss X-Men Dark Phoenix and how many villains might appear in the film. We are still quite a ways away from the film's initial release, which is next October, and we still don't know a lot about it. A few things that we do know is that the movie will heavily focus on Jean Grey. We also know that there will be a massive space battle and an alien invasion, but the overall plot is still a mystery. We just got our first official images from Entertainment Weekly featuring various X-Men characters, but one photo that does stand out is Jessica Chastain's mystery character. She is playing one antagonist who was previously thought to be Lilandra of the Shi'ar Empire, but we have recently learned that she will be playing a shape-shifting alien, and only one alien race comes to mind, the Skrulls. While this hasn't been confirmed, many people are still jumping to this conclusion. But what about other villains? We do know that the film will be a loose adaptation of the Phoenix Saga, a comic book arc where Jean Grey telepathically comes into contact with an ancient and primordial essence known as the Phoenix Force. The Phoenix Force is extremely powerful and nearly omnipotent. It has been portrayed as a villain many times throughout the years, but overall I would compare the Phoenix Force to Galactus. Either of them are not good and they're not really evil, but rather forces of nature. They just are. Narratively, however, to have the Phoenix Force a villain would make sense considering how X-Men The Last Stand portrayed the entity. That's if they want to keep any remnants of the previous continuity around. So the same Entertainment Weekly preview confirmed that the film will also feature a massive twist, and that will change the direction of the franchise. The word Sinister is mentioned, and fans are speculating that the mutant villain Mr. Sinister will be making his cinematic debut after being teased in the post-credit scene of X-Men Apocalypse. The preview seems to go even further with describing Charles Xavier as having a growing ego. His growing ego is something to be concerned about. As benign as it sounds on the surface, longtime readers of X-Men comics know of this growing ego is a foreshadow of a villain known as Onslaught. This villain is a force to be reckoned with. He is the product of both Professor and Magneto. Xavier and Eric's minds melded together at one point after an altercation and resulted in a physical manifestation through the Professor known as Onslaught. He is an aberration of nature, something that shouldn't exist. Introducing this character would certainly change the direction of the franchise, as we have long waited to see such a menacing evil. Adding a character like Onslaught would give the Professor this sort of moral dilemma, this inner demon that he must face alone. And I think that that is something that we have wanted to see for a long time. I feel like this would give the Professor a lot more depth than we have ever seen in any previous version of the character portrayed on film. Anyways, that's where I'm going to end this video. Let me know what you guys think on the villains that are set to appear and the ones that could appear. My name is Luke, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey, if you guys would like to support us just a little further, make sure to check out our social media accounts on Facebook and Twitter, our website for our latest articles and editorials, and maybe consider supporting us on Patreon if you would like to see even more content. Thanks for watching.